Hey, what's going on, guys? Wanted to bring some light to this tweet I just saw coming to you from his @name is A Income Investor, brick by brick. Definitely love his content. Go check out his page. But the tweet he sent out a couple days ago, Kurv versus Yieldmax, start with their respective Tesla ETFs. So yeah, let's look at the numbers here. So he's talking about, this is a chart of an investment of $10,000 into Tesla and TSLP. So it's a 1 year return. So if we pull up this data here, we can see that investing $10,000 into Tesla on January 2nd of 2024 and reinvesting those dividends would have returned you a total return of 33.12%, annualized gain of 33.21%. A $10,000 investment would have returned into $13,312. So they're pretty close if you drip the dividends. But what we're going to see down below is if you do not invest those dividends, which something that like I'm not a huge fan of, right? Like if you have to drip all of your dividends for pretty much ever to get that return, I don't really see the end goal. So the cool thing about TSLP, they still had a pretty nice return without dripping those dividends. So you can see a $10,000 investment and not dripping those, would have still returned you a 23.93% total return versus 8.59%. So pretty massive difference there. Annualized gain 8.61 versus 24%. $10,000 would have turned into $12,000. 12.393 versus 10.859. So some big differences there. Obviously TSLP's their yield's going to be a little bit lower, but their total return is higher. So if that's something you're interested in, ultimately focusing on your total return, then this might be one you can take a look at. Once again, they have a couple other funds as well. Scrolling down here. Let's look at some of the comments. This guy says, Kurv may be my new addition this year. Wish they had an all-in one-line Yieldmax. Yeah, that would be really cool. I think they mainly just have 5 or 6 right now, like Tesla-based. I don't think they have a NVIDIA one based. This guy says TSLP is definitely better than Tesla. Outside of that, I'd stick with Yieldmax myself. Yeah, so pretty interesting. So this guy said, did this take into account the Tesla reverse split? It's a good question. Tesla did have a reverse split this past year. This guy says he's been looking to ditch his Tesla for TSLP. Kurv holds up much better. Yeah, so less NAV erosion for sure. They must be selling a little bit further out of the money call options just for more appreciation on the upside. But yeah, pretty cool. Let me know your thoughts down below. This is Kurv ETFs, specifically their Tesla based one. Netflix was, or I think it was Netflix. Yeah, they have a Netflix one that did very well for them this past year. NFLP. I'll shoot another video comparing NFLY versus NFLP and kind of using the same resource that this user used on X. But yeah, needless to say, pretty cool. Definitely go check out this guy's page on X. Has a lot of valuable information, regarding this topic and different things in this niche of ETFs. But yeah, guys, that's it for today's video. Please like and subscribe down below. We'd really appreciate it, and stay tuned for more content coming your way.